What is up, YouTube? It is SHADOWSMAR here. Welcome back to another video. Today I am playing a quest mod called, well, it's an Enclave quest mod, and the first mission is formal introductions. So I found a note in the castle just over here talking about the Enclave submarine, which I'm at now, the USS Trident. So I'm here now, just off the coast of the castle, and we can head inside and see what it's all about. Alright, let's go see what is happening in here. Wow, this is a tight room. Here we go. Just close that behind me. Don't want the submarine to sink.
Go here, fix that, clean this.
Wow, that's a pretty big gun for an Enclave sentry.
Sir?
So, alright. Okay. Excuse me. I have way too many companions.
I see you found your way to us. Welcome.
Come on,
You have the distinct honor to stand aboard the USS Trident, vanguard vessel of the Enclave's Atlantic Fleet. I'm her commanding officer, Commander Jackson.
Yes.
I'll be up front with you, General. I believe you and I are trying to achieve the same thing here in the Commonwealth.
What kind of things are you trying to achieve?
The same thing as you. To restore America, to make it safe again, and give the people their government back. I know you've seen what this land once was. Let's help each other make it a reality again.
You alright? May as well.
Excellent. We have technology and firepower, but are solely undermanned. With your numbers, we will be able to achieve much together. We've been here for several weeks, searching for any Enclave refugees in the area. High Command believes that many Enclave refugees fled here from D.C. after the events at Raven Rock and Adams Air Force Base.
What happened there? Unfortunately, there's no voicing in this mode, which is disappointing.
The Brotherhood of Steel happened. They mercilessly attacked our brothers and sisters at Raven Rock and pressed the attack to Adams Air Force Base. Very few made it out alive. We were too far away to help and had to listen to the massacre over the radio.
That's interesting. In
support of this mission, I sent out several recon teams. All have reported back, except for Squad Vermilion. Squad Vermilion was tasked with the reconnaissance of several key population centers and pre-war installations. Their last radio check-in was near the town of Quincy.
Gonna head to Quincy, I guess.
We need to know what happened to that team, General. The information that they uncovered could be vital to future Enclave operations in the Commonwealth.
I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll need this to unlock any secure containers Squad Vermilion left behind. Report back when you've uncovered their fate. Good luck.
Oh, looks good. Now let's, you can keep Valkyrie. Where's Owen? You can go home.
Hi there.
Hey there.
Talk,
Got a minute?
I think.
What's on your mind?
Dismiss.
It's time we parted company.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. Now he's gone. What's down here?
We need the key.
Oh, we need the key. Have you got the... Oh, Have you got the key? No?
I see you found a way to this. Well,
Oh well. Let's go. Do you have the key? No, you don't have the key. No one has the key. Oh well, up we go. And I'm underwater. That's great. Let's get out from under here. We've got to head to Quincy. What's this other one? Assist the Enclave. Alright, let's head here. Oh, and there's new text on the bottom to the Enclave. That's quite good.
Mark and load. Yeah, it's just getting warmed up.
Any used later. Oh. It's dead. That's a pity. There shouldn't be any guys here. Space is clear. I've got to go up there. Right. Oh, this is laggy. Here? Uh-huh. How do we get up there? I see. Interesting route to take. And head up here. Up onto the roof. Balancing act right here. And across again. And up. Jeez. And here. There's a tiny little box. Recon 1. Let's read it. Just gotta scroll through all of this to find the... There it is. Alright. Some low-life radar got lucky and tagged our radio during an engagement earlier this afternoon. Private Wilkie's can't get it working, so I ordered that he be cannibalized for parts. We can't communicate with the Trident, but that doesn't mean our mission is over. I'm not pulling the plug on this one. There's a lot riding on what we find out here. I'm following Epsilon pattern protocol in the event of communications blackout. This is one of several self-locking containers that we will leave at each recon objective for any recovery efforts on recon teams. Recon Objective 1, Quincy. We've set up an observation point just outside of Quincy. It appears to be the biggest trading hub barring Diamond City. Town is under protection of a local militia faction called the Minutemen. The town, and subsequently the Minutemen, have been receiving probing attacks from what appears to be a large and very organized paramilitary group, calling themselves the Gunners. Opposing this traders, we were able to get a better look inside the town. Simply put, this place is doomed. The town is poorly fortified, and if any sizable force took the overpass, the whole place would turn into a shooting gallery. Half the Minutemen are ready to turn, and the other half are too proud to realize when they've been backed into a hopeless situation. Quincy will likely fall in the coming weeks. Much of the trading and caravans in Quincy will be redirected to Bunker Hill or Diamond City itself. I recommend we focus operations there. Next objective, Bunker Hill. So, let's head to Bunker Hill, shall we? Right about up here. Isn't it? Bunker Hill, there it is. One minute. Wait. Let's still got Bunker Hill recon site. Where is that? It's not on the map. That's odd. Maybe it'll turn up when I teleport there. Fast travel, I should say, not teleport.
caravan or raider?
Oh,
Raider. All right, the market's open if you need it.
what?
Just remember, the protection we pay your bosses is worth 3 times your life. Leave people.
Right. I did say I was a raider. I'm not sure why you let me in, but whatever. Who are you gonna stop?
I'm half tempted to join the railroad. Shit. I don't know. People gotta do something.
Alright, let's grab that. Have a read. Recon Log 2, Bunker Hill. It wasn't hard to find Bunker Hill. Trade caravans were pouring out of Quincy, looking for the greener and safer pastures. We kept up the trader disguise and followed the caravan trains to Bunker Hill. Along the way we were harassed by 3 raiders demanding bridge tolls. Private Hawthorne almost blew our cover when, instead of simply paying the toll, he drew his plasma sidearm and liquefied all 3 assailants. Our escorts were grateful, but very puzzled as to why a simple trader had access to such an advanced weapon. I quickly explained it as a family heirloom. Normally, I'd commend Private Hawthorne's behaviour, but the last thing we need to do is draw attention to ourselves on a covert mission. Once at Bunker Hill, we quickly intermingled with the traders inside the monument and began gathering intel. One evening, I overheard a trader and a shopkeeper mentioning something called the railroad. They spotted me and quickly changed their conversation. I didn't think much of it at the time, until I awoke later that night with a knife at my throat. My attacker asked what I had overheard. I fed him a line of bullshit, and distracted him long enough to get the knife away from him. I subsequently dispatched my assailant. By then, Wilkes and Hawthorne had already arrived. We began searching the body and were alarmed with what we found. The attacker was covered in improvised armor iron and steel plates and had been sewn directly into his clothing. He carried a silenced pistol and a blacked-out combat knife. In his many secret pockets we found 2 days' worth of rations, a book that contained encrypted entries, 2mm EC ammo, and several stimpaks. The man was clearly an operative of some type, and what I overheard was enough to send him to assassinate me. We decided to leave Bunker Hill before the sun, and more importantly, probing questions came up. That doesn't make sense, but... Final assessment. Further investigation into this railroad is to proceed with extreme caution. Disciplinary action for Private Hawthorne when we return to HQ. Next objective, Cambridge. Alright, so let's head to Cambridge. We'll go to Cambridge campus. I'm not exactly sure where this place is, but that should be right. Right. Oh, that's quite close, actually. Ah, Vortex Teleportation Pod. I recall that. It's another mod, Outcast and Remnants. And
I don't see how this helps our mission.
I mean, quite badly, but whatever. Let's head up here. And around here. Here. Oh, is this... What's that? Souvenir magnet badge. What? Oh well, don't need that.
I wonder why radiation gives me a tingle. I need to ask you.
Recon Log 3, Cambridge. We arrived in Cambridge in the middle of the night and quickly set up an observation post. I couldn't believe my eyes the next morning. The Brotherhood steel is here. I saw an actual paladin outside the police station, strutting around in his power armor. Pretty as you please. I haven't seen one of those bastards since Adams Air Force Base. That was 10 years ago. What the hell are they doing here? Private Wilkes and I had to physically restrain Private Hawthorne from engaging the Brotherhood soldiers. God, I know we all want them dead, but for what happened back in DC. But we have a mission to complete. Aside from the Brotherhood presence, there isn't much to Cambridge. No settlements to speak of, just ghouls and raider corpses. I can't keep the team here. Hawthorne will eventually blow his top and start shooting, and Rookies and I can't watch him and the ghouls at the same time. I'm moving the team down south to investigate a pre-war enclave installation at the edge of what the locals call the Glowing Sea. Some time on the road will give the team a chance to cool off. Final assessment. Commit assault forces to the Commonwealth, lead full frontal assault on Cambridge Police Station in order to capture and interrogate Brotherhood members. Learn the disposition and force of the Brotherhood main body by any means necessary. Next objective, Federal Surveillance Center K-21B. I know where this is. It'll be way out there. Let's go.